We are going to try our hand at a hardcore for the first time. I've never done a hardcore, so we're gonna see. No trees. That's not good. There we go. We must be very careful. And there's sheep right here. We need to get that basically immediately so we can sleep. No trees, just grass. Yeah, seriously. Good hardcore start. Oops. And we need to, like... We just immediately need some stuff here. Hardcore scares me, I would die instantly. It's just funny because, like, I feel like you only die in hardcore because you're thinking about dying. Like, I don't think that I have really died pretty much at all in the other worlds. But I feel like that's because you're not focused on not dying. Like, you're just kind of there. It's not a big deal. But, like, when you're in a hardcore, you're like... You're like, my whole goal is to not die because I can't die unless my world is stolen. Cherry biome! Cherry biome! Ooh. Guys, we're at the cherry biome. We are gonna... Oops. We have to get started really, really good here, okay? Had mommy and another still cracking up, yeah. Which head monument? Oh, in the skyblock, the skyblock. Yes. I remember now. Every time we would die, we'd put our head on the thing. Yep, I remember. Oh, right. We need to... I think we might run over there. We have enough for a bed. I'm gonna run over here and see what's in that really quick. And then, we got a really good spawn. You need to redo my mod so I can get the clutter mod and play cute Minecraft? Yes. Modding Minecraft is such a pain in the butt. Yeah, I think, like, unless you have a pre-made pack, because, like, CurseForge has made it really, really easy if it's already a pack. But you can make your own. It just takes a little bit longer. I'm glad that it's not like the old days. Nice. I'm just glad it's not like the old days where it's like, what's it called? Oh. I'm just glad it's not like the old days where you have to, like, click and drag everything into the right folder, and there was a time when that's what I had to do, and, like, because I didn't have separate Minecraft folders, every time I wanted to do a different mod, I had to completely take off the past one or whatever. Like, I had to put it on my desktop and, like, move it out of the folder and just hope that I remembered where I put it. Let's get this for torches and smelting. We're gonna mine for a little bit, probably. Because if we're most likely to die at any time, it's probably while we're mining. Fabric versus forge, why does there need to be 4 different things? Yeah. Yeah, fabric versus forge is kind of wild. There's a handful of things that I won't use. Oh, there's a witch. Ew, stop. Well, this isn't good. Guys, I don't like that cave. So, we're gonna go to a different one. Great start, can only go from here? You're so right. You're so right. We can only go up from here. Literally, we only made it to half a heart. Hello? But right before this, the reason why we pushed stream up a little bit today was because I wanted to watch the women's gymnastics team, and they absolutely crushed it. They crushed it. They got gold by like almost 6 whole points, which is just insane. They did amazing. I am very glad that I decided to watch it live. And watch all of it live. I was just kind of peeking to see if I could see any village. Because that would also be a good place to try to start is... you know, around a village. Oh my. But they did amazing. I'm very excited to watch the other events. I think the first one is on August 1st. So on Thursday is the all-around, and then after that's the individuals. Ooh, tall birch tree. Hi, dog. Ooh, there's a big spruce over there, too. Ooh, it's starting to get dark. No time to waste. Must sleep. Ooh. Yeah, I really love that our main spawn has the cherry biome. Because, like, I feel like that would be really fun. But I just wish that there was a little bit more around here. That's interesting. Oops. Let's go to that plains. Because I don't think that's the plains we started in. You love the cherry biome? I do too. One of the worlds that we had, we were playing with Puffy, and we wanted a cherry biome, so they went and found one, and then, but it ended up being in like a giant valley, which they completely filled with water to make it like a giant lake surrounded by cherry. It was insane. There's also so many bees. We've come across so many beehives. I'm just taking a peek in here. Okay, here's zombies. Alright. Not now. Just really want to see if there is a village. Would love a village. Anything good in here? No iron. Nothing good. I don't know how long we're gonna play this. I kind of need to be in a really good mood to play this. And not that I'm not in a good mood right now. I just don't want to get, like, bored of it fast. This will also probably be one that I play off camera. But I have been wanting to play Minecraft. So, like, I'm vibing right now. And if we would stop playing this, we wouldn't stop playing Minecraft. We'd probably hop over onto MCC Island, probably. And play, like, mini games and stuff. But I at least want to play this for like an hour, so we'll be here. At least want to get our starter stuff up and running. Look at the horsies. Even if it's just like a little hut. Even if it's just a small hut. Sometimes I wish it was old Minecraft. just for the purpose of me not having to be terrified to go into the caves. Ever since the cave update happened. Oh, you have a baby. I'm sorry. There's a creeper down there. We can also decide if we want any, like, rules. So, like, we could decide, like, and I'll probably decide this more off camera, like, if I'm looking for something, I can look on a seed map. Not for everything, of course, but, like, maybe if I wanted a village or something, then maybe I'd look on a seed map and go towards it there, or we can just decide we want to do it all raw. Depends on if we find anything ourselves or not, because I feel like the only way that I'd look up a village is if we're very unlucky finding it anywhere else, like if we don't find a village for a really, really long time. I wouldn't just look for the fun of it. Oh my gosh, another cherry? Aren't those supposed to be rare or something? Use a seed map and I'm a cheater. This place is gorgeous. Okay, we need to be careful. One wrong step off the side of this mountain, we're goners. Oh boy. Pause. We have to cook stuff again. Yeah, but the Olympics have been so fun to watch. I've been watching it every day, and in the morning I watch it with Brendan, actually. Like, we both watch whatever we want. Usually, like, on our own computers or whatever, and then we just basically commentate it to each other. It's fun. Oh, excuse me. It's fun. Oh, that looks sick. Oh, Doug's yelling at the cat. Yeah, she's really bad about using her claws. Especially to climb. She's pretty good about not using her claws on us to climb, but, like, if she starts to slip, she will not hesitate to put her claws out. No hesitation. This looks sick. Oops. Ow. Apparently that's what it looks like underneath, guys. Don't fall into the lava. That would be cringe. Curse of Vanishing, but not Curse of Binding. We have some armor. We've got some armor, folks. Oh, body gel tiny. Body gel tiny buns. Do you deserve it? You always deserve it. She clawed my leg again. Hi.
You better place your bed and sleep.
I'm thirsty. Oh, wait. I have water. I wanted Dr. Pepper, but then I remembered I don't have any left.
Good luck with your hardcore. Bye-bye.
Thanks. Bye. Hannah says hi! He didn't hear. I tried. Another cherry? Chat, what is going on? Why are you so meow? Let's go over there. Do you hear her? You're not locked in here. The door's open. It's a cherry world? Seriously. I think the world just wants us to know that it wants us to live in a cherry biome. Okay, bro. I get it. Oh, she's gonna claw me because she can't claw. Because she can't. She can't climb good in her harness. So she usually falls much earlier. No. You cannot have anything that's on my desk. If you're gonna be up here, you're just gonna sit there and do nothing. Maybe take a nap. Yeah? Take a nap? Don't look at me like that. You're not supposed to use your claws. What are you looking at? Guys, is my hair weird or something? Buns is chaotic. I know. I think I got the perfect cat to match the energy. I do want another cat, though. A cat. Not a kitten. A cat. One that is grown out of the chewing everything stage. And clawing everything. But we definitely cannot afford that right now. I'm just glad the sponsorship's going pretty good. We'll probably... I don't want to be constantly doing sponsorships, but we might go into another one after this one. I just want to make sure I can pay my portion of September's bills. Because the payouts I won't get until middle of August. It's like 30 days after the end of the sponsorship is when I'll get paid. So the money I'm making for this sponsorship, even though it's at the end of July, so I'm like, oh, well, I'll have it for August, but the bills are due at the beginning of August and the end of July. So I wouldn't have it till after. I will probably need to try to do some odd jobs just in general. to try to get my portion of the bills, because Doug starts work on Monday, so like that's not a problem, but he doesn't make quite enough to cover all of our bills, and who knows when his first check's gonna come. It could be 2 weeks after he starts, so that wouldn't be till like wouldn't be till, if he starts on the 5th, that would be like the 20 something or something, that like could possibly be his first check. That's a weirdly long wait period for the payout. Yeah, I do think it's kind of long. Like, I understand there's some things they want to double check, but I feel like it could be shorter than 30 days. Especially because the stuff that they double check, I'm sure they have done within the 30 days, but they still don't do the payout until 30 days. I do wish it was sooner, but now I just need to plan a little differently. I think with all my bills right now, if I don't pay half of the utilities and stuff, it's like $1,000 for me a month, which is my entire car payment, my entire like catching up on doctor's appointments payments since I haven't had insurance, which isn't that much money, but I need to pay off my Discover card. The last couple months that we haven't had money, Doug's mom has been helping us with the bills, but we don't want to use that for like our food and groceries and everything, so that's all been going on to my Discover card. Which has been kind of a lot, so I really need to focus on paying that off. I hate needing to use, it's like the one cardinal rule of when you use a credit card. Like, you don't want to use more than you have. You know, you want to be able to pay it off completely right away, but we are just in a good spot. Because of me, but you need to get a card because I have no credit. Yeah, you need to get a credit card. Even if you like put like a 1-month subscription on it, that's like $5 or $6, and you pay it off every month, that would help so much. You know, a way to pay it off. Yeah, even if, like I said, even if you like I think my credit card before this, the only monthly payment I had on it was, what's it called? My RuneScape membership, which was like $13 a month. That is the only thing that I had on there. And I just made sure to pay that off every time. Unfortunately, like I said, right now is not the greatest time. And of course, I want to, like, I know it was food for Doug and I, but like, I don't, it's my card, so it's my responsibility. And he'll be picking up my slack when he starts working for the rest of the main bills. So I want to take care of paying my card off, but I've never not paid. I've never had interest on my Discover card. This will be the first time I'm getting interest on it. And what I learned was that interest is very high for credit cards. I think I looked it up, it's like 25% APR. So like whatever you owe, 25% of that is gained in interest. Which is not good because, like I said, we've had to use the card a lot. Gonna be adding like another $700 to pay off in just interest, which is like the equivalent of my car payment. A month. Just makes you think, like, oh, Allie, if you didn't have anxiety issues at your first job you moved back here for, you were making over $90,000 a year. You guys would be sitting pretty and probably planned a whole vacation just you two, and it would probably be really nice. And but now here we are, struggling. And here's Skeleton. 90K a year. Yeah, that's what I was making. I was making, when I worked back in Indiana, I was getting 80K a year hourly base, so I also had to work required overtime every once in a while. I'm sure you guys remember me saying that I had 60 weeks or whatever. So I was actually making close to 90K at that job. But then I found the new job, and that was 90K base with a bonus. It was like an annual or quarterly bonus or whatever. Yeah, it was really good. But unfortunately, the anxiety, and that job was just awful. That one wasn't even just the anxiety. That was the anxiety and the team and my boss that kind of ruined that. I still blame that for all the issues that I have had with my anxiety. If it was not for that job and that team specifically, I really think that I would be in such a different place right now, like mentally and with myself. Look at that, guys, another cherry biome. I would be in such a different place. Even working at, like, the company that Josh works at, that was still gonna get me about 60K. But I couldn't do that one either. So, kind of really messed that one up for us. We were gonna be so good set up, and I just had to go and fuck it up. For next month, I'll be able to start working at daycare, so it shouldn't be too bad. Good. Yeah, fingers crossed. I really hope that works out. Like, I do want to get back into engineering jobs. It's just, you'll find your place. We're still young and figuring it out. Yeah. Just weird because, like, that's something I realized too. What movie was I watching? No, it was that clip on Lake yesterday. It was the clip at the end of the Lake thing. The song was like, you never know where you're supposed to be or something like that, and like, you won't ever know until you get there. And somebody else told me, or I saw it online, and it was like, you never know, like, your expectations change. You don't know exactly, like, expecting yourself to do great things is different than expecting you to have, like, a high-paying job just because you did already. So, like, I try to keep reminding myself of that, like, just because I had a high-paying job and it didn't work out doesn't mean that, like, it's the end. Like, that doesn't mean you're down at rock bottom. Don't beat yourself up, especially when no one asks you. As to have anxiety, it's not something you can really control without help. Yeah. Yeah. I love my family, but they constantly ask me. My brother's the worst, though, but that's because my brother's the most like me. So, I 110% get where he's coming from. Because my brain says the same thing, too, but he's like, so you find a new job yet? I'm like, no. He's like, well, are you looking? And I'm like, yeah, I'm looking. He's like, have you applied? And I'm like, no, I haven't applied. So then it's like, it's a whole, like, just battle because he thinks like I do. We're both engineers, you know? He thinks he thinks exactly like I do. Like my brain, my engineering brain and his engineering brain work the same. So, and then his now fiance got mad at him when he asked me that because she has anxiety. She also has anxiety, so like she gets it. She was like, Andy. She's like, Andy, you don't say that. Like, it's a lot harder than you think it is. So glad to be adding her to the family. She's great. Did we just make a loop back around? Because this is the strange looking one. We're supposed to be exploring. And I just ended up running a whole loop. Because that's spawn, I think, right over there. What's that pig doing up there? And like I said, I do... One, I want to keep doing this. Second, when I get back into the workforce, hopefully into like the regular workforce, even if it's just part-time or whatever, I just have to remember, like, one, the sole responsibility doesn't land on me anymore for bills. Like, Doug's literally starting work. We've been waiting for this week pretty much for the last, like, 2-3 years. Pretty much since we've been together, we've been waiting, like, to finish school and, like, actually get jobs. Not, like, delivering food jobs, but, like, real jobs. You know, we've been waiting for this. It's like, that's right around the corner. And that is fine. It's not my responsibility. So, not my sole responsibility. Which is just the biggest relief. Because, like, that panic isn't really there for me anymore. Because it's like, don't panic. You're not the sole like, you can be responsible. Ooh, you can be responsible for the own stuff you want to pay. But you're not responsible for everything anymore. Which is why, like, fortunately, like, Doug's gonna make, like, $21 an hour. And he's gonna get a chance to get a good raise not too long after he starts. And, like, it's all gonna work out great for him. And, like, hopefully I get a job paying at least $15-16 an hour, which racks our household income to, like, $40 an hour, which is great. Like, that's a lot. That's well enough for us to live off of and save. But, like, I can't imagine, like, when we get to a better point, like, maybe I start looking at engineering jobs and I'm making, you know, over $60K again. And he's gonna be right there, too. Look at the dogs! Look at the dogs! New dog texture, new dog texture! Rain coming in the near future. Come on, Doug. I don't think that's gonna happen for a while, just because, it'd be great, but I know we were both on the same page about wanting to save money. Unfortunately, the money that we've been using to pay our bills right now, Doug's mom had set aside for us to, she's like, it's your money, you can use it for whatever, but I was saving it generally for, like, a future wedding. But you guys can use it for whatever. It is your money. If you need it for bills or anything, then use it for that. So, like, that's what we've been using. So, like, now we're starting at square zero with the... We do not have the money for that right now. And I don't want a giant wedding, but I don't want, like, an itty-bitty wedding either. Like, I want a wedding. Which costs money. So... But, if this pops off, I could make more than I could imagine. I could make so much more money than I think I could ever imagine. if any of this would take off. Which is why I really need to start uploading on YouTube, because I looked it up. One of the YouTubers I watch, he's very popular. He has 7 million subscribers. I am not talking about that level. But he makes, like, well over... He makes, like, I think the math was somewhere between, like, 500K and $1 million a year. I don't know how true that is. But, like, I'm not surprised. Like, I'm really not that surprised. I think that's just insane. Smitty, yeah. Yup. You do long engagement and save. True, but knowing my brain, I just want to, like... I'd want to plan, and you can't plan much without money. Because, like, then you would need to, like down payments. Like, even if you are engaged for over a year, like, you still need to get a wedding dress decently in advance. Because of just how long it takes to make them. Yeah, I think I looked it up on, like... What is that called? Like, Social Blade or something like that? Like... Maybe it wasn't that specifically, but it was, like, estimated income just based on, like, money per view. And that didn't even count, like, when he goes live and he has, like, Twitch subscribers and everything. Like, that's just based on his YouTube channel. One of his YouTube channels. Because he has the Smitty Minus and Smitty Plus. And I'm just like... My cousin told me to start streaming. Like, I do not have the patience to deal with people who are trying to build. Yeah, I'm surprised. Sometimes I lose hope about this. This, like, streaming for me is a vicious cycle. Like, now I'm in a better place, like, with the schedule and everything. I like to keep myself doing it. But, like, some days, even still, it's, like, just a vicious cycle of me being like, it's not doing anything. Like, I'm not growing. I'm not doing anything. Like... You've been affiliated on Twitch for 3 years now? Like, I've been affiliated on Twitch for 3 years now, and, like, here I am. Not that I don't absolutely love you, Hannah, but, like, one viewer is, like, still a little crushing being 3 years in. It's okay, though. Like, I'm at terms with it most of the time. Because, like, we do have really good streams sometimes, and especially, like, streaming on TikTok and everything, I think has been helping. And then I go back and forth with, like, what content to stream. Because, like, I love streaming variety. You guys know that. I love streaming whatever game I feel like streaming. I love playing different games. But I also know that I think I'd grow a lot faster if I decided to focus on one game. Like, if I decided to basically become a DBD content creator for stream, I'd probably get a lot more consistent viewers if I became just a Minecraft streamer. Like, if I stream for 5 days a week and 4 of them are one game, like, that would probably jump the views so much. It's also weird how people stream daily for years, but then people like Queso and Sketch take off in one random thing. Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, I'll even, like, follow their algorithm or whatever. Like, Queso, I think, if I'm thinking of the right person, he streams on TikTok, right? It's a guy. He's been streaming Dress to Impress on TikTok, like, all day, every day, for the past, like, however long it's been since it's gotten popular. And, like, so, of course, then I go to play Dress to Impress because I'm like, oh, well, that's doing really well right now. And then there's just nothing. Just nothing. And I'm like, oh. Huh. I feel like female streamers that actually play more games struggle way more than, yeah. Streams on Twitch, but people upload streams to TikTok. I don't know how they do it. Oh, I gotcha. Let me look them up really fast. I want to make sure we're talking about the same person. Yeah, that is him. He streams on Twitch and TikTok. He comes up on my TikTok all the time when I'm scrolling through that he's live, and he's always live playing Dress to Impress, and I'm just like I said, that's the hard part about posting, like, on TikTok, is because, like, it's all it takes is one video, and then you're suddenly famous. Like the Hawk Tua girl, are you kidding? She said one random thing, and the internet decided, let's make her popular and famous. And then now she makes so much money selling random merch, and, like, she's kind of fallen off now, but, like, all it took was that one little bit, and she's set for a decent while, and now she has a big enough following to where she can keep doing whatever she wants. Oh, shoot. We're fine. We got critted out of that lava pool, by the way. We should not have been able to jump up on that, but we did. We jumped up with the crit. That was wild. The chaos has arrived. That was scary. That was scary. I was just thinking, I was like, I'm gonna try to find somewhere to build, like, a little hut or something. But yeah, like we were saying, it's like, it just takes, like, one lucky time and then you're set. But that doesn't happen for female streamers, I feel like. At least not ones that don't, you know, wear basically see-through clothes. Like, I look at some of the people that have, like, worked their butts off and gone to where they are. But something somewhere has always had, like, a trail to them. You know? Like, they were brought with somebody. You know? And, like, they would 100% deserve all the credit that they have gotten. And, like, I don't want to call them out or something. I look up to them. Like, they're amazing to me, but they were also, like, people find them because they are related, as in, like, they had made a content together at some point, and, like, I just don't have that, you know. There's nobody in my circle that has, like, an okay following where, like, we could both build each other up or whatever. Closest person I have to that plays RuneScape, and that's not a group content game. And he doesn't stream. He does YouTube. You either have to be half naked or say sexual jokes. Yeah. Or just be, like, so naturally pretty that it doesn't even matter. Which is why I don't want to, like, say that looks are, but people judge a book by a cover a lot when it comes to females. Like, if you're not pretty, like somebody's not even gonna like click on your stream to see what you're playing. Like if you look at any of the top streamers that are females, most of them have like just a massive following of guys that just like to look at them. Unfortunately, I don't really have the looks for that. So, another disadvantage for me. Check. This place is pretty central to everything. Let's, this probably won't be a permanent place, but... Yes, we are building a dirt house. No, you cannot stop me. They also get the weird guys that freak out if they have a significant other. That's true too. Who was it? I think my brother told me. He's like, you're gonna get less viewers if you say that Doug's your boyfriend. Because weird men want to come in and, like, that's just how it works for females. And I'm just like, I'd rather not have those people around. But I totally understand where he was coming from, because I was like, yeah, that makes so much sense. Dirt hut, woo, that's what I'm talking about. Dirt huts for the dubs. And I feel like I do really want to upload on YouTube more, because I feel like that's how a lot of other people started as well. You know, they start with doing YouTube, and then they kind of bring in the streams because people are like, oh, I want to see you live, like, play games live, you know, get your genuine reaction live, and it's like, yeah, and I'm kind of starting backwards from that. I'm starting at the live and slowly incorporating. Which is kind of backwards. But it is what it is. I'm so serious about learning how to edit and doing videos help. I don't care about the money. I just want to see you grow like I know you can. Oh, Hannah. See, I appreciate that. But also I would feel bad. I know you say you don't care about the money, but I mean, I guess while I'm not making money, it would be nice, but it's just one of those, like, I want you to get paid for the work that you've put in. Because editing is not quick and easy. Well, it depends on the video. That Played Up video that I had that popped off, and that Suika game video that I had that kind of popped off, very easy edits. But that's because it was only 40 minutes of footage turned into a 30-minute video. Which I would like to get back to. Those videos are so easy. Like, the couple Sims videos I have planned is so fast. Like, they're gonna be so fast, they're gonna be so easy to edit too. I just need to actually do it. And I just haven't. Because I have like a order that I want to follow for my video uploads that I have planned. I have planned these video uploads, but I haven't finished editing the first. I haven't finished recording the first video I want to upload. The few after that are literally VODs that I need to cut down for content. So like I don't even have to record those. I just need to edit those. But I'm like, oh, but I need to do the first one first. But I'm like, if you have to upload it out of order, then you have to upload it out of order. It's your order. You can change it. It's just wildin'. Mostly my fault. Alright, we are going to save and quit the hardcore world. I am not focused enough to be able to play hardcore right now and be serious about it. So if you're watching the VOD, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Catch it live over on twitch.tv/ILikeCat3224. And thank you so much for watching. If you have any suggestions, please leave them below. Goodbye.